fine. It's, yeah, a little
Well,
shoveling
maybe it's
yesterday, I
not
don't
too cold for you,
enjoy
maybe
that.
it's just too cold for me.
I'm not back to winter weather-proof Mexico yet.
Maybe it's just too cold for you.
Yeah. I used to work at the city of Gardner, and I just down before.
That's exactly right. Probably could get
Work remote.
You do.
Yep.
At 7 o'clock, I'm going to make a quick call to a council member that probably wishes he was here already.
There it is.
Uh-huh. So that's all I had to do. Good evening, Steve.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, not the end of the world. Good evening, everyone. Going to call Gardner City Council to order. Would invite everyone to please join and stand and join with us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Well, we're going to begin this evening with a presentation. And not just any presentation, there's an award involved, and it's a very nice looking award. Jeff, you want to come join us? And we've actually got a couple of folks here. This is back on January 28th. The Parks and Rec Department for the City of Gardner was awarded the 2014 Blue Chip Award. It is a award that's given jointly by the Kansas Parks and Rec Department and the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas. And Blue Chip is a community health improvement program created by Kansas Recreation and Park Association and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas to recognize and reward Kansas communities who encourage and support healthy lifestyles through programs, initiatives, policies, and/or community-wide events. 6 winning communities each received a $2,500 prize. So with that, we've got Michaela Stevenson and Erica DeVore, correct? I'll turn it over to you if there's anything that you'd like to say, or if you just want to give the award to Jeff.
Well, sure. I would just like to say on behalf of Blue Cross Blue Shield that we were very impressed with your application, and we are proud to support the efforts that you have taken on to support a healthier community in Gardner. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
you want your stuff up there?
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
like to
please.
bring some of our management team up here as well.
Say a few words.
And certainly would like to. Come on up here, guys. With us this evening is Matt McClure. He's our recreation superintendent. Jason Bruce is the recreation supervisor for us. And Adrian Hollifair is also another recreation supervisor for us. We have a few other team members that are certainly valuable parts of a lot of our efforts in accomplishing our goals and following our mission. Some of them are at home this evening, resting up from reporting for storm duty. So they have the night off tonight, but certainly thinking of them as well. I want to thank Blue Cross and Blue Shield for this recognition and for recognizing efforts that communities make in trying to provide healthy lifestyle choices, facilities, programs, policies and things. So certainly appreciate the recognition there. Appreciate Kansas Recreation Park Association and their participation in this, and Eric is here this evening to share this with us as well. They're heavily involved throughout the state in efforts just like what Gardner Park and Recreation does. A big thanks to our governing body, mayor, city administration. They've been very supportive of all of our efforts and the things that we've tried to do over the last several years. It's been amazing to see in just 10 years or even less, our participation count is up by over 700% with some of the facilities and the programs, the things that we've introduced. And so I certainly appreciate all the effort the community has made, all the support. And it's been amazing. The volunteers that we've had, the hundreds and thousands of volunteers really that we've had, we couldn't do it without them. And then certainly these guys here to my left and all those that aren't here this evening, they're really the folks that make things happen. And it's been great to watch them develop the things for our community. They're really special people that provide special opportunities and facilities for such a great community to live, grow, and certainly play. So thank you so much. Erica, thanks for being here as well. And thanks, guys, for everything that you do.
That's a nice looking award, Jeff.
I'm very proud of it.
Yeah. Okay. Next on the agenda is public comments. Members of the public are welcome to use this time to make comments about city matters or items on the agenda that are not part of a public hearing. If there's anyone in attendance that would like to make public comments, I ask you to approach the podium, state your name and address for the record, and be heard. With no one coming forward, we can move to the consent agenda. Is there a council member that would like to remove an item from the consent agenda? I'd certainly entertain a motion.
I move that we approve the consent agenda.
Second. Motion, Schutz, second, Freeman, that we approve the consent agenda. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Consent agenda passes. Next item is new business item number 1. Consider approving expenditures for goods and/or services incurred by the electric department. Laura, good evening.
Good evening. Per the governing body's request, expenditures associated with Gardner Energy are presented as new business. This was all in the pipeline before last Monday's meeting, and these are the ones that were not withheld for any reason. They're just the ones that went on through. And there is some that you've previously approved on here as well.
There being no other staff presentation, is there anyone in the audience that would like to make public comment on business item number 1? With no one coming forward, questions for Laura?
I have one. I see on this list a lot of manual check entries. I don't know if I see that in the ones for the rest of the city. What is?
It means they didn't make the cutoff for the regular payments, and it's something that they needed in a certain time frame. We don't do a lot of those manual checks. It's something we can do kind of, instead of in the big accounts payable run, it just means that they ran something. What, can you point out which one it was?
Well, it seems like I saw a lot
There
of
was
them.
one for travel, I remember.
Nancy Irwin, on the first page, 61. And it seems like whenever there is a manual check, there's no explanation as to what it was for.
That particular code, I can tell you that Nancy Irwin, that is a utility deposit refund. So that's coming out of my shop anyway. So I don't know if it meant she moved away, or I don't know what the circumstances for that particular one was, but it would have, perhaps she was here.
Okay. And well, there's 2 others with names by them. I'm assuming that might be the...
Could be.
On page 64. It says, underneath them, it says UT.
And that means utilities.
Oh, okay.
That's our shorthand for utilities. It's a utility,
So that's-
I see one for Jacobs, that's a utility refund, that's the same thing, a deposit
Okay.
refund.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all for the same amount, $229. So,
So as to specifics as to why they're manual, I can't really answer that, but I can tell you that's what they're for, and actually, Director Krawcheck wouldn't even have initiated those. Those would have come from finance.
Okay.
Any other questions? Certainly entertain a motion.
I move we approve new business item number 1.
Second. Motion Harrison, second Freeman, that we approve expenditures for goods and/or services incurred by the electric department. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? New business item number 1 passes. New business item number 2, consider approving expenditures for goods and/or services incurred by the electric department which were outside the city's previous purchasing policy and procedures at the time they were requisitioned per Kansas Statute 12-826, and one of which is additionally above the purchasing authority threshold for directors per the current purchasing policy.